Hi, you guys. Welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and welcome to show and tell number 37. So, welcome to our hotel room. My friends all know that I'm filming, so I'm getting repeat messages so far. Becky from Funny Farm Crochet and now Karen from KB Fibers have messaged me. Hi guys, thank you. So the house in Columbia closed 2 days ago. So officially we're homeless until we close on the new house. We are in an extended stay hotel here in Charlotte. So Saturday, we left the house on Friday. The packers and movers were done on Friday. We came up here. By Saturday night, my throat hurt. Sunday, I thought my face was going to explode. And Monday, I was full-blown sick with a cold. So I'm still not feeling great. If I have a coughing fit or anything like that, like I may have to pause it or figure out how to cut, me coughing out of the videos. So I was looking forward to having extended time to sit here and work on projects. And, of course, I spent the first couple days sick, so it didn't quite work out like that. But I did get a lot of stuff done. Not that I haven't done anything, but yeah. So just heads up, if you haven't caught this cold that's been going around, it's brutal. It starts with a sore throat. Then you feel like your face is going to explode. You have post-nasal drip. It is disgusting. And then you start like sneezing and coughing, and it's more like having a cold like flu than it is having a cold. And it is brutal. So what did I work on? I will probably need my other notebook so I can remember pattern names. First off, so I participated in Amber over at Ooh Ah Crochet's hats for her school, Mal. So she sent me a ball sack as a prize, and on the back. So it's one of the oopsies. It's got AA or AHH instead of AAH, Ooh Ah Crochet. And there's another part of this that's down at the bottom of the bag, but I'll show you. That's what I've been using to hold my finished objects this week. So my first one is this hat. This is the base of the cat hat. I used a pattern from Dabbles and Babbles online. And for the bow, I did camel stitch in a spiral around a chain for a couple rows, and then just used my yarn to cinch it. But it's a little Halloween cat hat. The next thing I did is Hocus. This pattern is by Ella over at No Catchy Name. Have little warts on the side and everything. He's kind of derpy looking. I love the way she did the bottom of this with the little feet. I don't know why that tickles me so bad. But the other thing that keeps cracking me up is every time I look at his little hat. I don't know how many of you guys watched He-Man, but I just see Orko's hat every time I see it. So now it kind of makes me want to go find an Orko pattern and make it. But yeah, so I got him done. And I entered both of those in the Mal that Amber and Ella are doing for Halloween, because Halloween is awesome. The next thing in my bag here is a hat that I made. This will be a Christmas gift. This is using my leftovers from that elf hat that I had. I did not use a pattern for it. I cast on 88 stitches and worked it. It's a slouchy man's hat. It actually, if I just pull it straight down, like it comes down to here. I mean, it's huge. But it's just a basic striped beanie. And that's using the Cloudborn merino twist worsted in, I think I wrote the color names down. Leslie. Cloudborn Worsted Twist Merino in Moss and Oatmeal Heather. So those were from the blueprint kit. Next thing in here is another Franken pot holder. This one's a little bit more rectangular. I really love how the colors from this creme de la creme scrap all the way to the center. This was a I love this yarn scrap. I don't know why I like those colors together so much, but that worked out really nice. I'm really enjoying using like every last scrap of cotton. I hate leftover yarns. This was done in time for my previous show and tell, but I didn't have it with me. So it's another one of the face scrubbies that I did. This is in the, this is a scrap of just sugar and cream. And then I did a lemon peel dishcloth, which has gotten stretched every which way next to Sunday since I took it off the hook. But that's using a half ball that I had left over of, I love this yarn. I've had it forever and it's been half used forever. And I did a little circular pot scrubby. And the last thing in here is the other part of my gift from Amber. This little tiny bag. He's so cute. And she also sent me these eyes. These are some of the coolest safety eyes ever. Look at that. How awesome are those? So they're called like comic eyes or wiggle eyes, or it's like wiggle eyes, comic eyes or something like that. Anyway, I love those. And those would be awesome. I have a frog pattern I've been wanting to make. I'm not very good at crocheting eyes. I never have been. Even doing my hocus, there's nothing wrong with Ella's pattern, but I could not get my black to look round. So I just decided to crochet the white part and then put a safety eye through there. And then I just had to wrap it a little bit further on the eye stalk there. So it covered up the base of the safety eyes. So I really do try to use safety eyes for a lot of things. I mean, I just am not that good at doing it. C'est la vie. You can't be good at everything, I suppose. I'm not great at amigurumi anyway, but. So now I've got eyeballs to do my frog with. So it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. So there's still like people like getting up and going to work and stuff around me. It's really funny. And you can tell I am so dedicated to my crafts. I even brought my ball winder with me. I did leave the Swift in storage. So as far as whips go, I've got my terracotta yarn here. I did have to go buy white because apparently I brought the kitchen sink and forgot white yarn. So I did have to get white to go finish hocus. So he took me a couple extra days. I'm thinking about doing a pumpkin hat or jack-o'-lantern hat with the terracotta that I brought. I brought a lot of the kiwi and purple Premier Anti-Peeling, and I'm thinking about maybe doing a Halloween bag or something. There was a really cute Frankenstein bag that was released a couple weeks ago. So I've got that. When I get sick, like I want to start things and I want to work on things, but like my brain I get so foggy headed that I can't function. So I've tried like 3 different projects casting on with my hobby cookie, and none of them have worked so far. So I keep having to frog that out. So that's in timeout right now until I figure out what to do with it. And I did venture out to Michael's yesterday. I was feeling well enough to leave for a couple hours. So I went down to Michael's and got my white yarn. I also got a set of tiny little steel hooks so I could start a doily. If you're on Facebook, you've seen a lot of people working on this recently. It gets shared quite a bit when people start talking about Halloween, I've noticed. It came out last summer. It's called like Boo, I think. I did not write down its information yet because I was afraid I was going to have to frog it and I didn't want to rip out another page in my Project Keeper book. But I'm getting ready to start the little arms. Each one of these triangles, wavy triangles, is the base to a ghost. So I just finished row 13, I believe. Yeah. 13 out of 25. So, you know, I'm about halfway there. I've got one thing of the thread. And I keep feeling like I'm going to run out of it. And then I look at the center and realize I've still got like three or four layers in the center there. But I'll be cutting it close. The pattern actually calls for this and says that it uses 100 yards. So we'll see how close. I just sent the rest of it to my friend Sandra, and she said she'll send me a little bit back if I need to finish that. I'm actually going to see her in a couple weeks too. Yeah, there's been so much going on and nothing going on at the same time. So it's been kind of interesting. These are one of the pairs of earrings I got from Carla over at Crochet CJ. I did get a happy mail. Let me, I'm gonna pause y'all real quick and kind of clear this because somebody outdid herself sending me happy mails. Just saying. Look at how big this box is. And it is literally stuff full of yarn. So if you watch the channel Miss Allie Makes, Allison and I did a swap. She got her box a little over a week ago now. And I got my box Sunday. I had to run back down to Columbia, and apparently the Ford I put on our mail still has not gone through. So I'm waiting to see if that ever happens before we do the permanent mail forward. But I at least was able to run down there and grab this before the new owners of the house like started freaking out. But yeah, like this thing is like jammed full of a little bit of everything. It is amazing. So the first thing is she sent me a pack of Lolo minis from Lolo Did It. How beautiful. I love these. And like, so she not only did her research, like, I mean, if you ask me what my go-to colors are, I would say pink, purple, and aqua. But she didn't just stick with like what I think I love. It's the things I'm drawn to that I just, ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's a saturated color. Ooh, I love the way that's dyed. Pippin's running around playing, being all hyper. So, let's see. I don't have a whole lot of room between me and the table here, and I don't want to bump the camera because it's all wobbly. So this is Hunting Lamp from Arkansas Yarn Company. And for this light to be so bad on my end, this definitely looks like it's reading correctly. He's chewing on a pencil down there. Oh my God, these cats are nuts. And I can't tell if this is bleeding or if this is broken black. Whatever it is, it's absolutely gorgeous. And this screams Halloween for me. Sorry about that. This thing, like, seriously, if you think you're getting sick, like, go get Zicam. Take as much zinc as you can. Like, anything you can do to not catch this thing. It's awful. So this is Cotton Kings. It's a 100-gram cake. 100% cotton. 874 yards. And how pretty is that? See, that's like, if I was going to say, like, pick a yarn for me, that's what I think I'm going to love. She also sent me 2 skeins of Knit Picks Felici and Spaceman. And it's hilarious because I don't really discuss it on here, but my favorite neutrals to work with are actually taupe and gray. And what colors are in here? Taupe and gray. Now, she had no way to know that. No way to know that. This one does not have a label on it, but how beautiful. And I love the speckling in there. I cannot wait to work with this. I feel like a kid. Like, I know I'm very, like, compared to normal. But it's like, I am so excited. This is definitely not one, like, if you said, I'm going to send you some green and orange, I'd be like, but here's another, once again, it's tangerine and like olive together. I mean, how gorgeous is that? Like, that really needs to be a shawl. And like, this almost matches, last year in the fall knit crate, I got pimento, which is almost this kind of color, but I really wanted the tapenade, and like this would go so pretty with that tapenade color. This is from Lovebird Lane Yarns. Sheepy sock. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. That is just so, I mean, to me, it's like spring, just flowers. I mean, you've got like the inside of the flowers, the flower petals, the stems. I mean, it's just so pretty. This is what I mean. Like, she nailed it and didn't even like. So I didn't know if this was one of the ones she had dyed, but she said she had one of her friends in Australia. By the way, yeah, she's from Australia. Like, if y'all, seriously, my brain, but go check out her channel. It will be linked down below. She's adorable. But she had one of her friends in Australia dye me this color. And it's just so, Pippin, stop it. It's just so rich. I mean, it just, you almost feel toasty just looking at it. It is that, just, the color is that yummy. And I mean, you're kind of seeing where the tonal is in it. You can kind of see it in the camera. My light in here is so yellow though, like, it's really hard to get you to see the richness in that one. Oh my God. And there's still more in here. Y'all, when I say I feel spoiled, I feel absolutely spoiled rotten. This is Lay Family Yarns. It's another hand-dyed, the Cornish Way. Yeah, this is, to me, this just screams curling up on a fall day with a cup of tea. I don't know why. But this just screams reading a book with a cup of tea on a fall day. I think this one needs to be a scarf. And I'd think like, ooh, socks. No, that needs to be a scarf. This one cracks me up because this is one of the most misnamed yarns ever. So this is Paint Box Yarns. It's the sock. 75% wool, 25% polyamide, 426 yards, 100 grams. The color on this one is Summer Vacation. This is not Summer Vacation. This is leaf hunting. This is leaf season. And on top of that, everybody I know who I've already shown this to, they've had the exact same response I have. It just looks like Doctor Who. I don't know why, but it just screams 70s Doctor Who. I love it. I absolutely love it. This will be socks. I don't know if I'm going to do mismatched stripes or if I'm going to do matching stripes with a coordinating heel to cuff, but this is going to be socks. And this might also be some fingerless mittens because I like shorty socks. I will still have 50 grams left over. Just saying. This one, holy crap on a cracker. Boss Lady Yarn Company, Chelsea, Like a Boss. You guys. Now that is like a traditional Carrie colorway, and how phenomenal. And I love, 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 love the color of the mini. But look at, I mean, you can see even in this really bad light, look at how vibrant that yellow is. I mean, it's almost old school highlighter yellow, where it was more like a yellow marker than a highlighter. It's that color, but where it mixes with the orange and the green. I mean, come on. I am so envious of these dyers and their ability to create something that, to me, I mean, this is as much of a work of art to me as the final projects that you make with these yarns are. I mean, these are just absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Ooh. And here's the last thing in here, which I'm really excited because part of what I've been doing for 2019 is trying to find cotton yarns I actually like. And she sent me the Paint Box Cotton DK. Now this is what I call more of a garment cotton. Just like the one that we got in the Crochet Society box. It's not as innately drapey as that one is, but it's got that. This would be really good for like a sweater. It would also make a really beautiful baby blanket. And it's really smooth. It's really soft. It does not have a sheen on it, so it's not a satin cotton. And these are, she sent me the organza bag, which is pretty awesome because we know Carrie's obsessed with bags. Look at this. It's a whole collection of minis. So I'm looking forward to working with that. I think these need to be a cowl. Maybe cowls are just growing on me. I don't know. But I love these colors. I mean, come on. Those just look so pretty together. Forgot to give you the specs on these. 50 grams, 137 yards. So, I mean, that's over 600 yards. Actually, over 700 yards. I might be able to get like a shrug out of that. It still would make, it would make a pretty shawl too. Like one of those rectangular wrap shawls. But that just screams Easter, so I might have to come up with a nice spring project for that. So, Allison, I just want to say thank you. I mean, I know this is very understated for me. I really wish I had more energy for filming, but I really couldn't put off filming too much longer. But, I mean, girl, you nailed this. I mean, you've got neons in here. You've got some of my favorite neutrals to work with. You've got color that I'm drawn to but think I don't like. And you've got this beautiful combination of seasons in here from like very spring, summer to very fall, winter in here. I mean, this is just like out of this world. I mean, this is absolutely perfect. And I mean, that's something I would be like lusting after on Instagram. I definitely want, y'all, she's got the video where she got my box. She wanted to try Karen Cotton Cakes and Hobby Lobby I Love This Yarn. Yep. I mean, I totally won when it came to to getting this. And then she sent me a sweet little postcard and note as well. I love this. Of course, I'm also like a sugar addict, so anything with cupcakes on it, I'm going to love anyway. Just saying. But it's like Doctor Who to... Oh, God. This is great. I'm just, you know, it's been a lot of fun getting to know Allison. It's been a lot of fun experiencing the yarns that she had bought. It was immensely rewarding watching her open the box and seeing her Instagram post with the yarn I sent her. But, I mean, this has just been so much fun. I really enjoyed the overall community here on YouTube. There are some amazing people out there who, you know, it's fun to do swaps because, you know, we all do different kinds of projects. Like, God, this is just so pretty. And it's just for the record, I mean, this is just so soft. I mean, you know, it's, when you do things like swaps, it's fun for a lot of reasons. It's a chance to get to know somebody. It's a chance to gift somebody something. But, you know, Allison and I make very different things. We plan projects very differently. We make different styles of projects. But, you know, we've got very different perspectives on each other's color palettes and styles and things we think that each other would like, because you've got that outsider opinion and stuff. So it's a lot of fun to see what somebody thinks you're going to enjoy. I mean, that box is so perfectly me, but I wouldn't have picked out some of those yarns instantly and been like, that's what I mean, even the Doctor Who yarn, it wouldn't be something I would just immediately be like, that's the yarn going home with me. Now that I have it in my hands, I'm like, oh my God, I love it. I'm planning socks for it. I really do think I'm going to do mismatched stripes for it though, but it's a quirky enough color. I think it needs to be mismatched stripes, but it's like, I'm so excited to dive into those. I wish I had brought my Swift with me. Especially the one with the green, orange, and black. And I've made no secret about it. I am a huge fan of Halloween. I love Halloween. I love decorating for Halloween. I love horror movies. That is one of those, like, okay, yeah, it's a Halloween color yarn, but it's like, I really wish I could dive into it. I don't know what I'd make with it if I had my Swift, but I really kind of want to go ahead and crack into it now. But good things come to those who wait. We're supposed to close next Thursday. Today's Friday. We're hoping to have our stuff delivered on Friday. So 1 week from today, we'll hopefully be moving into the house. So fingers crossed everything goes well. So far, so good. But it's like, yeah. So I hope this video makes some kind of sense. And I really hope, Allison, you know how grateful I am for this box. It really has made a week. I've literally been opening it, petting everything in there, like, repeatedly all week long. I've been sitting here feeling bad, and it's like, but yarn and pretties. Take care, you guys. If you start feeling this stuff coming on, do whatever it takes to prevent it getting bad. Stay on top of it, because it's not fun. But I love you guys. Take care. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.